These past 5 months have been all about a transition to this new life. It's getting the logistics right so that we can really focus right now on the real work. For me today, it's like Christmas. You know, you've been preparing from the 1st to the 24th of December, and then the 25th happened. If you're a kid, you're just so happy and excited to see all the gifts you're receiving. And if you're a parent or a family member, you've been preparing for everything to get right, the logistics, and you're just able to savor every moment of the 25th of December. So we only started basic training 1 month ago, but still it was very intense, and we started having some lectures so that we get more familiar with this new environment we're working in. So lectures about ESA programs, European programs and European missions, space missions, and we also had biology lectures, theoretical as well as biology practicals. We also had some briefings about the use of the pool, which is the neutral buoyancy facility, where we will be training for our EVAs, and it's very fascinating for me. Well, I really love learning. I love challenging myself both physically and mentally, so I'm equally happy of every opportunity to learn new skills, both soft skills and hard skills. Of course, with my background as a pilot, I love operational stuff. I also love going outside of my comfort zone so that I can learn new skills. And I think this year, when we'll be doing our survival training, or when we will be learning EVA skills, we will clearly be pushed outside of our comfort zone, and I feel very happy about that. So we are already very bonded as a team, and I really like the atmosphere among us. I didn't really know them before, except for the announcement, but it was all very quick, and so now we get to know each other, and we get to know as well how we interact, and I really love teamwork, and I like to say in terms of teamwork, and it was the same in my helicopter cruise, there are very different individual talents, but we are here as a crew acting with collective wisdom.
I feel very, very good, very happy to finally be here. It's been an interesting stage in my life. Everything changes in Paris suddenly, from not having given any interview at all in my life. After 24 hours I had given more than 20, and it didn't stop for the past 5 months. So it's quite a big change, but well, learning from everything and enjoying it as much as I can. So for the past month in basic training we have been quite busy. If there's something about basic training, it's that it comprises loads of different subjects, and you need to learn a lot about different things, but that's also the good thing. There's no time to be bored at all, and there's always something new to learn. Well, everything looks amazing, and I cannot wait to get it all, and I'm especially looking forward to get into the pool and start with the extravehicular activity training. It's so great to work in such a great place to work. You see all the excellence that they put in, and I think that really the European Astronaut Center is a shiny beacon of excellence, of European values and of international cooperation. So I'm really happy to be part of it. And all the astronauts, well, I think we are bonding quite well, the new class and the previous class, and we are getting loads of advice from them, which will prove very useful in the future.
The past 5 months have completely flown by, to be honest. It's hard to believe that since November we've changed jobs, changed countries. I've said goodbye to colleagues and friends in Paris, but I'm so excited to be here. I'm thrilled to finally be starting something that I've been imagining for such a long time, and you feel so welcomed into the big team here that I'm really looking forward to the next steps. So far in basic training, we've had an overview of all the different areas that ESA is involved in. We've started group exercise classes in the gym here, And we've really delved into the science. So, for example, how the human body or living things generally are affected by changes in gravity or the radiation environment, which are really relevant for stays on the space station or exploring further beyond. And the trainers really make the material accessible for us. We're just a few metres from the labs where scientists are actually analysing the results of experiments that have gone to space, and being able to see that really brought the whole thing to life. For the practical side of basic training, I'm really looking forward to starting our underwater training in the neutral buoyancy facility, starting to simulate for the first time what it might feel like to be interacting with or living on the space station. And also the medical training, for example, learning how to take blood samples, which could be relevant for experiments on the space station, but also for monitoring each other's health. But I'm also really interested in the non-practical side of things, the softer skills. For example, the human interaction and communications training we'll be doing, the behaviour of people, which is a really important thing to understand if you want to live and work together successfully in such a closed environment for significant periods of time. From the moment we walked through the door, I think we all felt this huge sense of being welcomed into a brand new team, a brand new environment. And in terms of my astronaut candidate colleagues, we felt a really immediate bond, I think, having been through the selection process together and also knowing that we're all going to face exactly the same challenges over the next few months in basic training. But we're also being really well supported by the 2009 class of ESA astronauts and their previous generations. And they have so much experience and advice that they can share with us. And that, I think, is really useful to set our expectations for what we can expect on what is a completely brand new adventure.
The last 5 months have been pretty intense and super exciting, I must say. So I still had 3 months where I was in between two worlds, I would say. I was working as a neuroscientist, I had to complete my project. And then this transition started towards this new life of becoming an astronaut, and it has now been 1 month that we are at the astronaut center here. I'm feeling really happy and excited to be here in the training. It's only a few weeks that we have started this. We have started to meet with the different teams, and it's super exciting. We see all these teams working together to help us train and eventually get our certification in 1 year. It's super nice. So the first month was essentially devoted to arriving here, having everything installed, and the first lessons that we were all expecting were theoretical lessons, I would say, more about biology, because in the first month we will be all together, and in the next month we will have more individual sessions. So the first month, essentially, a theoretical course is discovering ESA, discovering ESA, and more precisely, biology that we have until now. Until now we had a lot of theoretical classes, a few hands-on as well, but I'm really looking forward to the sessions, to practical sessions where we will put into practice what we have learned. We recently had an introduction to the neutral buoyancy facility, and that will lead us to the EVA certification, training to do these extra activities that we all see and that we all dream about. And yes, I'm looking forward to that part that is going to come in the next month. The team has been great here. We are really getting along super well together, taking the time also outside of work to spend time together, to have a drink, to have dinner, etc. So it's really great to feel all this enthusiasm coming from everyone, and I think we all share the enthusiasm towards this endeavor for the next year.
So yeah, as you can imagine, it was quite a roller coaster, so a lot changed. There was basically a whole new career in front of me, and it was actually quite exciting and feeling like a big adventure that starts now. So first I could still do my work as usual, but of course there were many interviews coming at me, which meant a lot of fun but also a lot of work. And then it got a bit quieter and I could prepare well for this basic training to begin. The first week of basic training was basically a lot of getting to know people, getting to know the location, ESA as an organization, so a lot of introductory lessons, also getting introduced to the IT stuff of course and HR topics, etc. Then we had a lot of biology and physics lesson, which was really interesting, and I was also quite astonished how deep they dig into the field. That's really impressive, really interesting. And we also had a lot of practical lessons in the labs, and of course also sports to get fit for spaceflight. I'm really looking forward to the whole basic training and also what comes afterwards, but I think like everyone else in our class, we're looking very forward to the practical lessons, so be it in the lab doing practical exercises, also the EA training in the room, and then also of course robotics training, survival training. And these are all really interesting things, and I'm really looking forward to it. I think we have a very good team spirit, so we get to know each other already quite well.